Hey guys, it's me, Anne, here with episode 3 of Sheepishly Cute Yarn. I live in Ottawa with my husband, daughter, and our 2 fur babies. I had to restart the video a minute ago because my neighbors are lighting off fireworks for no good reason. So if you hear a big bang, I apologize. So I have one finished object this week. It is a ball of yarn that I was working on. I did show you guys when I was spinning it. So I have since plied them together. I think I messed up my ply, but I don't care. I'm going to keep this ball for myself anyways. So if it's not right, then I'll just knit with it and it'll be like holding 2 yarns together. So it's got a bunch of different colors in it, but it's kind of hard to see. I did overspin it a little bit just because it is different than the wool that I'm normally spin with, the Shetland. This wool was different. So it spun a little bit differently than what I was used to, so I overspun some sections of it, but I think it will be cool just the same. See, it's got some of these little overspins, but it will still knit up really, really nice. I think it will be kind of funky. Sorry, my dog just freaked out a little bit and hit the tripod. So I think it will be a really cute something or other, I don't know, but I love the colors. It reminds me kind of the Joker. There's some greens and even a little stellina in this too. It was just a cool spin for me to do. So I have since started spinning some more Shetland. I did it yesterday at our local bookstore here in town. They had a art event where they had different artists come in town, and then I spun in the bookstore as well. So it was really cool. We had a lot going on this weekend. But I'm going to be spinning some more at the bookstore here and there. I'm going to try to get maybe a knit or craft night together at the bookstore. I'm really sorry. It sounds like they're in the room with us. I'm not sure when they're going to stop. And I was trying to get this recorded because I'm not going to be able to record it tomorrow because of Father's Day. So we have big plans of breakfast and playing Villainous. But anyway, so I'm just gonna probably do something with this for maybe a gift for somebody or just for myself. But this is the only finished object I have this week. It was a light knitting week for me this week. I did do a lot of knitting, just didn't finish anything. So I was working on the Harvest sweater by Tin Can Knits, the cardigan, Harvest cardigan. And I actually printed out so I can show you what the pattern looks like. So that's the pattern. That's the sweater she's wearing. So hers is all one color, and I have took some creative liberties and did my own thing with it. So I finished one sleeve and then started the second sleeve. I did finish the body, but I may go back and add more length to the body just because I want to make sure I had enough yarn for the sleeves. And so far I do. So I will show you how much I got done on it. So I was knitting a lot on the sleeves. And I got one sleeve done. So this is the one sleeve. I like the fit of the sleeve. It fits really nice. I'm not sure about the shoulder up here, but I think that's just because it's not quite done yet. So we'll see. This was a top-down cardigan. So I have finished the length of it. I'm not sure if it's long enough. I might add a little bit more to it, so we'll see. But I like how I have widened the stripes a little bit more as I've gone down. So I go from thinner to wider, so that way my bottom is orange. It's a little bit not as crazy noticeable. And then I made the long strips on the sleeves to just to give it some difference, I guess. I don't know how much more different it needs to be. It's neon bright stripes. So I have picked up for the other sleeve, and I have already started working on it. And I'm going to do the same colors on the sleeve as the other sleeve. And then I'm going to go back and add some length, I think. And then fix my collar and everything. And maybe get a button or something on there. Some kind of closure. But sorry, my dog's freaking out. So that has what I have been knitting on mostly this week. I knit the sleeve and started the second sleeve. I was hoping to get the other sleeve done before I recorded this, but it didn't happen. So that's all right. So there's that. And then I did work on my socks a little bit more. I can show you some more of that. Let's see here. So here's the first sock done. I showed it last week on the podcast. And I didn't do a heel. I just knit a straight tube and put a toe in. Only because I wanted to try and see how it worked. Because of the stripes, because I was going back and forth with them and I got distracted, and then I was like, well, I'll just keep going. So here's my second sock. I haven't gotten very far at all. I just switched over to the pink, and I'm working on that. So I really love the colorway of these socks. They're so pretty. So I can't wait to wear them. I gotta finish this guy up so I can wear them. But they knit very quickly, even though I'm changing colors, every couple of rows. It still knits really quickly, so I really like that. I might do some more striping like that with some of my other yarns that I'm not too fond of the colors kind of thing, or I like the colors when I bought them and now I'm kind of like, what am I going to use these for? So I might do some of that. So I knit a little bit on this, but didn't finish them yet, but that's okay. There's just a little project to work on. It's really hot here, so socks are not in the wardrobe. And then I have them in my Beauty and the Beast bag. And then I did knit a little bit on my hat I was talking about last week. This is Punch Bug, I think it is. The Felici worsted, yep, Punch Bug. So this is the Felici worsted Punch Bug. And I have, got a crazy going. I have knit a little bit on there. I haven't done too much. And I was going to start with the yellow and pull out that blue, but I was like, meh, I like it. It's funky. So I just started right at the end there. Instead of making the stripes perfectly, which I still think they will be, but just that first row, when you first start it, it's always a little shorter, I feel, than the rest. So I've only worked a little bit on that. I'm almost done with the ribbing, and then I'll go into just straighten it, and then it'll just zoom off the needles. And I'm knitting these on Knit Picks. They're nickel plated on the 16-inch cord, I think it is. It's perfect for hats. I love the metal. It's just relaxing to knit with them. So there's that guy. And then that's in my flowers Stormtrooper bag. So, and then I did get a couple things this week. I talked last week about the knitting the transportation scarf from the Harry Potter Knitting Magic book. And I was going to use one of my hands dyed yarns, and I got another yarn I think I'm going to use instead. So I was able to purchase yarn from Lolo Did It, which I've never purchased her yarn before, and I'm glad that I was able to get it. And I got this color called Prince, and I think it's totally night bus material. So I'm going to use it. See, it's called Prince, and it's on her everyday sock. I'm going to use this for the night bus color, only because it's so beautiful. But then I just looked down and I saw this other thing, and I might use it on that instead. I'm not sure. I just love it. I can't wait to knit with it. So I just, that purple, that's, I love it. So I got this, and then I got a little Lolo, a Lolo original is what it's called, and it's words from her Harry Potter collection, and I just had to get this. I saw it on Kevin and Ray's podcast, Needles at the Ready, and I loved the color, how the color looked, and I wanted to get some of it, but I figured a little low would be good because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. So I might use it for the brooms in the transportation scarf, but I'm not sure if I'll have enough. I might have to get another one. So I'll have to look at the pattern and see how much yardage I need. I think I need a good amount of it. There's only 124 yards in this, so you know it's a mini skein. It's 28 grams. So I think, and it's super fine. Merino, 85%, 25% nylon. But I think it will be great in whatever it goes in. You know, it'll be just a great in a fall project, I think, because it has like that brownie red, like a rust kind of color. It's so great. So, and it feels great. They're lovely. They're lovely. So I got these. This is the only yarn purchase that I got this week. I did order some yarn from Trilogy Yarns. I'm still waiting for that to come, but I know she's probably crazy busy. So when that comes, I'll show you guys. I did purchase something else this week though, or last week after the podcast. I did purchase 2 things. So the first thing I got was this pattern. And I can't show you the inside of the pattern because it was a purchase pattern. But it is a pattern by Megan Regan. She's the bad... Oh, I always mess up her name. And I'm going to figure out how to put all the description, or all the things in the description below. But I got to figure that out still. So she's Bad Wolf Knits, I think is what it is. I'll have to, yeah. So she has that Halloween sweater. You remember how I was telling you guys that she had so many sweaters that I wanted to knit? So I bought a pattern for one of them. I just had to. So I'm going to be working on that after I finish my robot sweater. So that way I can wear it for Halloween and the fall and forever. Because I don't really care if it's Halloween, I'm going to wear it. So I did get that. And then I purchased this book that I saw on Stop, Drop, and Knit. Stop, Spin, and Knit. Stop, Drop, and Knit. Stop, Drop, and Spin. Oh my god, I really gotta link these below. It's called Knit Happy with Self-Striping Yarn. And this is one of the pattern books she has. And I was like, oh my gosh. Right now, she is knitting this sweater right here. It's a tee. And look at these, just that teaser right there. Oh, it's mostly like rainbow self-striping patterns. They're so pretty. Let me see if I can show you one without showing you the pattern. You see? Look at those. Look at those. They're so pretty. Oh. So there's so many different patterns in here that I want to knit. It's insane. Like these ones. Oh. So I got the pattern, and I am actually going to knit that same t-shirt because I don't have a lot of knit clothes that aren't sweaters. Like I have shawls and everything and some socks, but not any like t-shirts or anything. So I thought I'd try one. So this is the picture for the pattern, and it is knit and fingering weight. They use Mustache Perfect Sock. I was going to use Mustache Perfect Sock, but it's for my size it calls for 2 to 3 skeins of the main color and then 2 skeins of the contrasting color. So that's not on the budget right now, but I already have some self-striping yarn that I'm going to use and see how it goes. So I have this wool-free sock stripes by Premier Yarn, and I bought them, it was a 3-pack, so I should have enough. and I already started to pull one apart. I should have enough to do the top section of that sweater. They are a little bit different. See how this one has more pink in it? So I'm going to be doing this one, then this one, then this one. And then I'm going to do the bottom part in maybe this green that I have. That is Yarn Bee's Soft and Sleek DK. But this is a very thin DK. So I held them next to each other. And literally there is not much of a difference. So I don't think it will make a big difference. And it's a thin, like, it's not like super thick or anything. So it should still be thin enough to wear in the summer like that, you know. Or I can wear it in like the fall when it's a little bit cool, but not cool enough for a long sleeve. So I might use this green. Or I might use that purple that I got from Lolo Did It, because I think that would look really pretty. So that sweater is it's a t-shirt. I'm sorry, I keep calling it a sweater. That t-shirt is a bottom up shirt, which I have not done before. So maybe I'll use this one. Ooh, that might be too crazy. I kind of want to knit a small swatch of this to see how the striping goes, and then kind of pair the yarn with it to see which one would look better with it. So we'll see. My goal is to eventually get some rainbow self-striping yarn and make that sweater, because I love a good rainbow. Everybody does. And everybody needs rainbows in their lives. So I might use this. I might use the green. But I really love them. Look at, oh. So we'll see what I do. But I gotta finish my cardigan first, and then start on the transportation scarf. I have a feeling the transportation scarf is going to take a while, because when I do color work, I really need to focus on it. So it'll probably be one of those things where I do like the color work for the night bus and then stop, and then do the color work for the platform 9 3/4 and then stop, because color work does take some time, but it's totally fun. So do I have anything else? So that's what I have planned. I don't have anything else to show you. I did, let's see. I haven't worked on my robot sweater at all. But if you're not sure what I'm talking about, my robot sweater is behind me. It's in my Lila Styles cartoon bag. Oh, I love this bag. And I haven't knit on it since I showed it. And it's been so long. I want to get my cardigan done, because this is a woolly sweater and I'm not going to wear it right now. But the cardigan is a soft sweater that I can wear at work and stuff in the morning, and then take it off when it starts to get warm. So I want to get that cardigan done so I can, maybe I'll use the leftover yarn for something fun, since it's so soft. But so I do have some puckering like in my robot sweater. You can kind of see it, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't really care. I love the colors that I have. This is Lehman Fiber Arts colorway. I believe it's called April Showers. It might be May Flowers. I might be wrong on that. But and then the green is Avocado from Knit Picks. Oh, look, there's some yellow. And I want to get the robot sweater done, because I want to see how much of these minis I have left, because they are rainbow and I could use them with the self-striping yarn book and see what I can come up with. Or I could throw them in my northeasterly, which I haven't worked on at all, because I just have too many things that I want to work on. But I just love these colors of them. Oh, and then there's the orange and the gray. Oh, I'm sorry, it's purple. Ooh, they're so pretty. I love them so much. So I want to do some design on the ribbing for the cuffs and the bottom of the sweater as well, but I'm not sure yet, because I don't have a pattern for this. I have a basic sweater pattern that I was following for the yoke, and the split for the sleeves, but like color work wise, I don't have a pattern for this. I found a color work chart that I liked, so I incorporated it into my sweater. So that's what I have so far. And I really, really want this to fit. It was fitting good, and then I had to pull it out because I did not have enough for under the arms for the sleeves, so my sleeves were tight. So I had to rip it out so that I could add more for the sleeves. So you can see all my floats in there. They're not too bad. It's not too crazy. This is only my third colorwork sweater, so I think it's pretty good. But I love the rainbow robots. Like, who doesn't love rainbow? So if it doesn't end up fitting me, then my daughter's gonna end up with a very nice sweater. But she's a teenager now, so she's into just black and not standing out. So I don't know how much she would actually wear it. But so I have that I haven't worked on, but it's in my Lila Styles bag. I love this bag. It's such a great bag, and it's got all those fun characters on it. So if you're into nerdy characters and stuff, Lila Styles is great. Naughty Knitting Sacks is awesome. She has some nerdy stuff, but she has some naughty stuff too. And then Stitching the High Notes, she has some really cute bags too. I have one of her little Notions bags. It's like a little, I use it for a wallet because I just love it. Let me see if I have it right here or not. Let me see. There it is. Stitching the High Notes. So I got a little sunflower one, and then it's got her tag in there with all my stuff in there. See your little taggy? So I use it for wallets because it's a great little pouch to just throw in different bags, because I'm always using different bags depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing. If I'm going most places, I've got a big bag and I've got yarn in it. If I'm going somewhere where I'm not going to have time to knit or something, I've got a little bag and I can just chuck that in there. But that's a great bag. It's a good Notions bag, but I have a different Notions bag that I use most of the time. I have my strawberry milk Notions bag. So I use that most of the time for my Notions. And then I have like my stuff organized in, I have a little crafting closet where I have my stuff. It's kind of organized in there, so normally I just use that little bag, and then if I need extra stuff, I just grab it out of the closet when we're home. When we're not home, I just throw that guy in my bag and I'm good to go. Let's see. I don't know. Other podcasts I watch, they talk about what they're reading and what they're watching. If you guys want me to talk about that stuff, I can. Right now we just started watching Loki and we really like it. And then I've been watching Friends. I watched Friends when it originally came out and was airing. And recently the Friends reunion came out, and I was like, oh, it's been so long, I'm going to rewatch this series. So I've been rewatching this series, and I'm on season 4. And I still like it. It's still great. Still funny. Still just, I think part of it is nostalgia too. It just brings you back. And then I do get to listen to podcasts at work. So I've been listening to Scott Patterson, who plays Luke in Gilmore Girls, if you're a Gilmore Girls fan. He has a podcast where he talks about each episode because he's never seen them. So he goes through and talks about each episode. So I listen to that podcast at work. I also listen to The Friendship Onion, which has Billy Boyd and Dominic Monaghan, I believe is the last name. I might have butchered that. They play Merry and Pippin in Lord of the Rings. They do a podcast, and it's called The Friendship Onion, and they talk about just their different stories and stuff like that. They're only a couple episodes in as well. They just had Elijah Wood on there, and that was really interesting. I just like their different stories, and I like the chemistry they have. They're just best friends, and it's just the stories and stuff they have and the jokes they make. It just makes you smile no matter the day. So those are the podcasts that I really listen to. We do listen to The Dollop. Me and my husband both do. We actually had the opportunity to see them perform in Chicago. It's been 2 years now, almost 3. And that was really great. They're hilarious. So if you like American history and some of the weird shit that has happened, you'll love The Dollop. You should totally listen to it. It is not appropriate for children. So don't listen to it with your kids unless you have older kids, and then that's a different story. So that's kind of the stuff that I listen to. We did just watch Bo Burnham's new special on Netflix called Inside, and that was really good. It was definitely different from his old stuff, but still great. And I love some of his songs that he's come out with on there. So if you like some of that comedy, check that out. I'm not reading a whole lot lately. This last year I didn't read a lot at all, just because I wasn't in the right mind space to really want to read. I just kind of threw myself into crafting to forget about everything that was going on. But I am reading a book right now, and it is one of the stories of the evil queen from Snow White, and it's like from her perspective. It's really interesting. It's a very short book, very light read. I just don't always have time to pick it up and read it, or don't always feel like it. So that's what I've been working through. I am trying to read the Virgin River series. I got a couple pages in, and it's a good series. Is different from the Netflix series, but I love the Netflix series, so I'm trying to read it as well. But there's a lot of books. She's done a lot of books to go with it. I think there's like 26 or something crazy. So I don't have all those. I just have like the first 4. But so that's kind of what I'm reading. Gaming wise, I play Animal Crossing, and we're looking at a couple of new games that are supposed to be coming out. And Horizon Zero Dawn is the new one, is supposed to come out hopefully this season, but I don't know if it will or not. COVID kind of pushed everything back. So that's kind of it. I do the Ring Fit adventure. That's kind of fun. It's definitely makes exercising a lot funner. But that's about it, I think. Haven't been watching anything new besides Loki, really. I'm getting excited for Shark Week. That's coming up in July. And we are big Shark Week fans in this house. So super excited for Shark Week. And I don't know. I think that's it this week. I don't have a lot to share as far as finished objects or anything. I hope everybody has a good weekend and a good week, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.